I'm going to be honest, Vaggie is one of the most boring characters in Hazbin Hotel, at least as of now. Her design is great, and I do love her season 2 song, it sounded amazing. But other than that, she's just a boring character. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining why I think she's poorly written, and then rewriting my own version of her. No, this does not mean that I think I am better than the writers. I'm 100% sure that Vaggie would have been a better character if the writers were given more episodes. So I've heard people say that Vaggie was well written in season 1 at least, and I have to disagree with that. Call me a pilot glazer all you want, but I think she was better in the pilot because she had an actual personality. She's angry and short-tempered. And apparently the writers decided to change that because they didn't want a Latina to be stereotypically aggressive. But why do angels have races in the first place? They're not human, so ethnicity shouldn't be a thing amongst them in my opinion. I obviously don't have a problem with having a diverse voice acting cast for the angel characters. It's just that I think they shouldn't canonically be assigned to any race because they are angels. Winners can have ethnicities because they are formerly human, but I don't think angels should. She was very boring in the first season because all her actions revolved around Charlie, and I don't want to watch a character be there just to revolve around another character, especially if that character is such an important part of the show. The writers try to make her interesting by giving her a backstory, but how is it supposed to be interesting if her past doesn't affect her or her actions in any way? Her backstory doesn't have an impact on her apart from the time where Charlie finds out about it. This just feels like they wrote her for the sole purpose of being emotional support for Charlie and gave her a backstory to make us feel like she's a well-written character. And even when Charlie finds out about her secret, the conflict is resolved way too quickly. The fact that this conflict was resolved so quickly in season 1 made the whole conflict between them in season 2 feel more boring, because I knew that the conflict was going to be sorted out with a short conversation between Charlie and Vaggie. And I was right. Charlie apologizes to Vaggie in the tent and Vaggie instantly forgives her. Now let's get to the rewrite. To start off, I think they should have given Vaggie an actual personality and an arc she goes through in the story. It would have been better if Vaggie didn't start out liking Charlie. She could have joined the hotel because she didn't have anywhere else to go and was just seeking protection from hell. She pretends to be on board with the redemption plan at first, but she's actually faking it. Maybe she can have moments in the story where she thinks about killing the princess and earning her spot back in heaven. However, as her journey progresses, she finds a home in the hotel and starts to love Charlie. She can see how determined Charlie is about this project. She can meet Penchus and Angel and learn that not all sinners deserve the extermination. She can meet the kid she saved at the start and question why she hesitated to kill him. Maybe she can look at Charlie's childlike innocence and wonder how such people can exist in hell. I think it will be interesting for her character to learn that she didn't kill the child because she instinctively thought that youthfulness was associated with virtue. I don't know. Something like that. After realizing this, Vaggie can start being genuinely supportive of Charlie and fall in love with her after. Charlie's kindness and obstinacy can be something that Vaggie is drawn by. As for Charlie finding out Vaggie is an angel, I think it would be better to drag out the tension for a bit longer, maybe for a few more episodes. Charlie doesn't kick her out of the hotel, but she doesn't talk to her and looks uncomfortable around her. I think her talking with Rosie can be kept in, but I don't want that part to be the reason why Charlie forgives her. I think it would be better if Vaggie actually told her how she realized the errors of her ways in the final battle after fighting Lute. As for her backstory, I think it would have been better if Lute gouged out her eye with her hands instead of taking it with her sword, because Lute using her sword to take her eye is a massive plot hole since angels don't know that angelic steel can hurt them. Vaggie can work as a parallel to Lute's character as she can learn to control her anger and focus more on what she already has, while Lute does the opposite, giving into her wrath after Adam's death. Vaggie could have been one of my favorite characters in the entire show if she was her own character, and I think I would have liked Vaggie and Charlie more if their relationship actually made sense and had chemistry.